More than 10,000 votes have been cast, and we're still 9 months away from the presidential election. And tonight, the majority of Hawaii's Republican delegate votes will go to Mitt Romney, following last night's first ever Republican presidential caucus. The exact number yet to be determined while the party counts 800 more ballots. And Mitt Romney wasn't the only winner in last night's Republican caucuses. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Akana. Tonight, we take a look at how the caucuses could bolster other Republican campaigns.
I know, I understand.
On the morning after Hawaii's first ever Republican caucuses, complaints trickled in, but overall, island Republicans are ecstatic.
Definitely exceeded our expectations. We expected about 5,000 people to show up, and 10,000 plus came out to vote.
The unexpected surge resulted in a shortage of ballots and registration cards at some of the 41 polling sites across the state, but the GOP quickly adjusted.
So we had volunteers going out to drop off ballots, voter registration.
Before the caucuses, Hawaii Republicans numbered 20,500. That number is now expected to swell by several thousand.
This is a game changer for the Republican Party. We've got a lot of new members out of this.
Republicans hope those new members provide a lift, not only in the presidential race, but in local elections as well.
This should be a big boost to Linda Lingle's Senate campaign and Charles DeJue's congressional campaign, as well as our legislative candidates as well.
Mitt Romney was the clear caucus winner, but how many of the state's 17 binding delegates Romney receives remains undecided. The Hawaii GOP won't release official numbers until 847 provisional ballots are counted. Those are ballots cast by voters outside their districts.
And there's a couple of delegates that are very close to going one way or the other.
As far as who's going to win the presidency, the GOP knows Barack Obama will be hard to beat in Hawaii, but
I believe right now any one of our presidential candidates will give President Obama a run for his money.
Although Republicans are excited about last night's turnout, the GOP is still playing catch-up with Hawaii Democrats. Currently, there's about 68,000 voters in Hawaii who are registered with the Democratic Party. And it was Romney's wins in Hawaii and American Samoa that allowed him to take the most delegates away from yesterday's contest, even though he came in third in both Alabama and Mississippi. But going forward, Rick Santorum says his southern sweep yesterday should be an indication that Newt Gingrich should drop out, and that it's now a two-man race between him and Mitt Romney.
For someone who thinks this race is inevitable, he spent a whole lot of money against me for being inevitable.
The next contests are in Missouri on Saturday, Puerto Rico on Sunday. Here's a look at the most recent delegate estimates by the Associated Press. Romney with 495, Santorum 252, Gingrich 131, and Paul 48. 1,144 delegates are needed to receive the nomination.